Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up for your practice. Today is day 14, which means that we've been meditating together for 2 weeks. Yay! Congratulations to you. I'm proud of you. Pat yourself on the back. 2 weeks you've been on this journey. I really hope that you've learned something about meditation, and more importantly, that you've learned something about yourself. So before we get started, before we dive right in, give me a hello in the comments. I really like when we share things that are cute and wholesome. So I thought we would share your favorite animal. My favorite animal is a bear and a dog. How do you choose? My own dog especially. I also like hummingbirds, and I just learned about this bird. It's called a crow tit, which I'm gonna write in the comments here because this is gonna blow your mind. It's so cute. So it's a Korean bird, and it's the fluffiest, cutest thing you've ever seen, and it might be my new favorite animal. Although I really like hummingbirds. The crow tit's super cute. Look it up. While you're Googling that, while you're Googling a crow tit and telling me your favorite animal, while you're getting your space set up and settled in for your meditation, I'm just going to dive right into explaining this technique. But as you are getting set up, today is definitely one of those days that you are going to want to have lots of space in your diaphragm and the stomach and the lungs. So lying down is not going to be great for this technique today. If you are somebody who lies down because of physical pain, I would suggest sitting in a chair if possible. That'll keep you right up. So today's technique is chanting, and when I first started studying meditation and learning about meditation, chanting made me really, really uncomfortable, and I really hated doing that. And that was because I didn't understand it. I didn't understand what we were chanting. I didn't understand why we were chanting, and I was really uncomfortable with my own voice. And so I want to go over those sorts of things. If you are that kind of person who's uncomfortable with chanting, I want to explain why it might be a really effective technique for you to get past those hurdles. So a lot of instructors, and maybe you've been to a yoga class or a meditation like this, they don't explain or translate the Sanskrit chanting. And while it has its purpose to not be translated, because sometimes the chanting is meant to be thoughtless, right? There often is really beautiful meaning and intention behind the chant. So today we're going to be chanting Om, and I want to translate that for you. And the best way that I can think to translate Om is a sort of universal unity. It's an expression of our connectedness. Right? As I mentioned before, meditation is very much about connection and feeling connected to yourself, connected to the universe, connected to others, and connected to your own nature. So that's what we're going to be chanting today, Om, and that is the meaning. I hope that brings some deeper insight in that for you. And there's so many other reasons, though, why chanting works. As I started to mention before, chanting directs the mind, but in a way that isn't exactly the thought, right? You're just repeating one word, one sound, one vibration over and over again. And so it's very different from the common dialogue that's happening in your head. So it helps bring you out of that dialogue and focus your attention on something that isn't that traditional sentence type, dialogue type thinking. The other reason is that, you know, on day, I think it was day 12 that we did the Brahmahari, and you covered your face and you did the humming. It's very soothing. And if you're somebody like me who is a little uncomfortable with the sound of your own voice, a little bit uncomfortable expressing yourself in that way, this can be very empowering to get used to expressing yourself both in a vocal manner, but also on that emotional confidence type of way. So it focuses the mind, the vibration can be soothing and empowering, and the last thing is that it controls your breath, right? As we breathe in to exhale for our chant, you get in this sort of rhythmic breathing, which is very important to the autonomic nervous system. So hopefully by now you've created a space in which you're ready to meditate. You've got your seated posture and anything that you might need, a sip of tea, so that we can dive into this technique. And then at the end, I'm going to read all your comments and see what adorable animals you like. So you want to stand nice and tall and have lots of space for your diaphragm and lots of space for your breathing in this technique. If you are really uncomfortable with the sound of your own voice, you might also want to try to do this in the privacy of your own room or somewhere where you are alone. The shoulder's going to drop down, the chin is going to become very level, and we're going to take a deep breath in, and you'll sip at the top, really fill the lungs, and you're going to exhale with a oh, and that oh sound, you're going to push the air out, and then as soon as you feel that your exhale is starting to end, you're going to hum on the latter half. So it's oh. Really try to expel the breath completely. But for slow and controlled, take a breath in. Okay, so we're going to give that a try here. I'm not going to ohm with you because I want you to hear your own voice. So I'm going to mute my mic, but I'll direct you, okay? I'll direct you into the meditation and I'll direct you out of the meditation. So just to start us off, take a few deep breaths. Settle into the space. Settle into your body. Let the eyes fall closed if they haven't already. You're going to take a deep breath in. And you're going to exhale. At your own pace now, slow and controlled breaths in. Really long, vibrant, full breaths out with the Om. Try to find your own rhythm here. Breathing in nice and deep. Exhaling, nice and vibrant sound. Soften the face, soften the jaw, soften the brow. Keep going. We'll take a few moments to meditate here, just like that. You're doing wonderful. Nice and round sound. Slow the breath. Make sure the shoulders aren't rising up on you. It's okay if your pattern is off of my breath. Just listen to the sound of your own breathing. Listen to the sound of the chant. See if you can't chant a little louder, a little stronger. Really feel the power of your own voice. allow yourself to do 3 more ohms at your own pace. And then on that last breath, on that last chant, very gently let the breath settle, the eyes remain closed. And just sit with the sensation. Notice how you feel in your body and your mind. Just be, just breathe. We'll take a few moments of just silent meditation here. Very gently, very slowly, moving in a way that isn't going to change how you feel in your body, how you feel in your mind. Allow the hands to come together as a sort of prayer position and a symbol of balance, right in front of the heart. And take this moment to really thank yourself for the space, the time that you've offered yourself here today. Feel grateful. You've allowed yourself to arrive here and now. And now we'll do 1 Om together. We'll take 1 breath in and breathing in. Sip at the top. Allow yourself to feel the vibration. Notice how the chanting feels in your body and your mind. And then the palms of your hands will slowly rise to the space between your brows. The thumbs will draw in to touch the space between your brows, massage in circles in both directions. The thumbs will draw across the eyebrows over to the temples. massage in circles in both directions. The palms of your hands are going to come to cover your eyes completely. Open your eyes behind your palms. Gaze left, gaze right, up and down. Circle your eyes around one way and the other. And rinse the palms down your face, over your neck, over your chest, over your arms, over your entire body. Thank you all very, very much for meditating with me today. Thank you for being here. Again, thank you for the time that you dedicate to this practice. I would love to know in the comments. Let me know how you feel about this technique, if you have any questions, and I'll stick around until the end to let you know and answer those. If you're enjoying these meditations, you can support what I do by clicking the donation link below. You can also become a member and gain access to all of my meditation classes and recordings. There's also some additional resources and links for you in the description. One thing I did want to touch on today is the length and the duration of the meditations that we do here live. Sometimes it does take longer for you to really settle into your meditation. And so experiment in your own practice with the length and the duration of your meditation. We're keeping these very short simply because I want to teach you the technique and make it very accessible to anybody who's just starting off. But if you find yourself not quite getting into the technique, try it on your own, try it on your personal practice, and give yourself more time, more space to explore with it. You'll notice that the more that you meditate, the longer and easier it becomes. Thank you all for leaving comments. It looks like Jasmine says her favorite animal is owl. Oh, hummingbirds, me too. And big raptor birds. Wonderful. Kylie says her favorite animal is dogs. Yeah, you can't go wrong with dogs. They're just so friendly. And just like they're like people. They belong with people, I feel like. Non-pet animals, a giraffe. Giraffes are cute. Cows and sharks. Oh my goodness, cows. One of my favorite things to tell people about cows is that they have actually very complex social patterns. Like they have distinct friends and distinct friend groups, and they cry when their friends are upset. Isn't that so sad? Farah's favorite animal is a horse. We have cats. Oh, and your 4-year-old is meditating with you. And she's doing the that's so good. Good. Tell her I'm proud of her. It's good to learn. This is a good one to do with kids too, because the sound of your own voice, right? Getting them used to that at a young age, I feel like is really valuable. Again, thank you all for being here. I hope to see you back here tomorrow. I'm going to cut to the end, but remember that I'll stick around if you have any questions about meditation or this technique in particular. Namaste, everyone. See you tomorrow.